Hello everyone, this is the Cricket Forum, your place for the latest news, views, rumors and gossips in the world of cricket. I woke up this morning to the news that Cricket South Africa have forfeit their 3-match ODI series to be played against Australia in January. Is this the beginning of the end for ODI cricket? Cricket South Africa stated that in the interest of the T20 Franchise cricket competition and to give prospective sponsors and prospective owners the confidence that this competition will go ahead, have decided to scrap their 3-match ODI series against Australia in January, despite the implication that scrapping these ODIs could result in them missing out and qualifying for the 2023 ODI World Cup in India. Cricket South Africa have 8 matches remaining to play in the cycle to qualify for the 2023 World Cup. Now they are presently in 11th position. If they should give up those 3 matches, which it's already 90% confirmed, because last Ned, the chairman of Cricket South Africa, he said that they are making this decision in the best interest of cricket, of sustainability of cricket in South Africa. So we are 95% sure that Australia and South Africa will not play in those 3 ODIs. Now, this has some serious implications, because if Cricket South Africa do not qualify, if South Africa do not qualify in the top 8 of the ODI standing qualifying for the World Cup, it means that they will have to play through the qualifying rounds. West Indies presently occupies 6th position, but Australia and India are behind West Indies in the table. West Indies have played 21 matches so far in this cycle. Now, I think India have played 12 and Australia have played 8. So those two, we expect them to qualify above the West Indies, with the West Indies now presently 6th. If they drop 2 places, they will go down to 8, making them an automatic qualifier. It now becomes a battle between West Indies and South Africa for that 8 spots. We do not think any of the other teams below the West Indies. Sri Lanka is below the West Indies, Zimbabwe, Netherlands, Ireland. At this point, I do not think any of those teams that are below the West Indies will be able to pass the West Indies. So it would be a good move if South Africa forfeit those 3 matches against Australia in the case of the West Indies. It will be good for West Indies. If they do not, West Indies may be the one who end up playing the qualifying tournament. But that is not my issue today. This signaled to me the beginning of the end for ODI cricket. Far too many games have been played. Far too much cricket is being played by international stars. And I think that the competition sometimes is watered down because of the volume of cricket that is being played. And that is why I am convinced that we should scrap international T20. Yes, I certainly believe that at this time we should scrap international T20, limit international T20 to World Cup. Countries will play against countries at World Cup in T20 tournament and play these T20 tournaments, these T20 World Cup every 2 years. So by playing this T20 World Cup every 2 years, teams will get enough opportunity to play against other countries. So scrap international T20. Now, we are fully aware, everybody knows, that most of the money in cricket nowadays come from T20 cricket. India recently, the broadcast right to show the IPL as of 2023 through to 2027 that broadcast rights cycle was sold for 6.2 billion United States dollars, making the IPL on a per match value. Per match value for the IPL is the second largest in the world. Only the NFL in America, which have a per match value of 35 million plus dollars, is higher than the IPL. Even the English Premier League have a per match value of 11 plus million dollar, but the IPL presently have a per match value of $13.78 million starting in 2023. So each match that is played in the IPL from 2023, the value of that match from broadcast rights alone will be 13.78 million United States dollars. And when you consider that to assemble an IPL team, I think the value is just around 12 million US dollars to assemble an entire IPL team. $12 million. And then if you put another million US dollars in it for the backroom staff, so it's roughly about $13 million to assemble an IPL team. So most of the money in cricket is really coming from T20 franchise cricket. And the ICC should scrap international T20 and allow these T20 franchise cricket to flourish, and the country or the nation or the region that is staging these T20 competition has now happened in the IPL. Because mark you, most of West Indies money, in my view, most of the money that West Indies get to run their cricket is coming from the IPL. Because when a player from the West Indies goes to the IPL to play, the West Indies get a fee for that player. And in this year IPL, there were 17 West Indians, and some of them attract large money. So West Indies the Cedar Bride is getting a lot of money from the IPL. So I'm saying to ICC, if you scrap international T20 and allow the different countries the windows to host their own T20 franchise cricket competition, and then a portion of that money goes back to the players' home territory, that will be a good way to increase the income of the territory and to have sustainability in cricket. And Cricket South Africa is making that first step by saying to Australia, look here, man, we really want to play the ODI game, but just the sustainability of the cricket, we have to make sure we get this T20 competition off the ground. Remember, this is a third attempt Cricket South Africa is making to launch a T20 competition. I think the first one they called the Global T20 competition in 2017, that just never got off the ground. Then there was another one, the Sanzi Super League, which was for 2019. That also collapsed. So this is a third attempt Cricket South Africa is making to launch a T20 competition. And they are pulling out all the stops. Information that I have received is that Cricket South Africa have already tied down contract with a number of international stars, because the period from December to February, to the end of February, will be a hectic one for T20 franchise cricket. If you take out the fact that only Australia will be playing in December, yes, only Australia, the BBL will be December and January. So the other teams, the Bangladesh Premier League, which will start in February, the Pakistan Premier League or Super League, the PSL, the Pakistan Super League will start in February also. The new, what they call it, the new UAE T20 competition scheduled to start the 6th of January. The same time that the BBL will be going on, the UAE T20, the international, I think they call it the International League T20 competition. And I heard that there's a lot of money that is going to be pumped in that competition. The lawnmower outside. I heard that there's a lot of competition, that a lot of money will be pumped into that competition, and it will be a serious challenge to the other franchise competition, because at that same time is the same time that Cricket South Africa is scheduled to start their T20 cricket competition also. So the guy cutting the lawn outside, why they have to do this at this time? Why is it that he chose to cut the fucking lawn at this time? When I am here and here live, he chose to cut the lawn. So Cricket South Africa T20 franchise competition scheduled to run in January, because after they play the New Year test, they said going forward, after the New Year test, Cricket South Africa will schedule no more international cricket going forward. So from 2023, they will schedule no more international cricket for January. The New Year test will be the last test in January. So they will not schedule any more competition. So in January alone, running simultaneously, you will have the Big Bash League, the International League, that's the UAE T20, and the South Africa Super League, for want of a better word, whatsoever they're going to call it, yeah, the South Africa Super League. So there will be demand for players, and this is going to drive up players' wages. Because I'm getting information that the South African Super League, the money that will be in it will be second only to the IPL. And with the Pakistan Super League, I think Razim Raja said the other day that the Pakistan is presently, once their players refuse to play in a franchise competition anywhere in the world, if the players refuse whatsoever they were drafted for, the Pakistan Cricket Board is prepared to pay those players for whatsoever they were drafted for. So the demand for high quality players in these competitions, especially, listen, the PSL, the Pakistan Super League, will start immediately after, 2 or 3 days after the UAE T20 franchise competition ends. The Pakistan Super League will start. And so the PSL is saying that don't go and we will pay you whatsoever they are paying you for you not to go, because we want you to be available for our tournament. We want you to be available for our tournament. Now, just imagine all the price of players are going to be high in these competitions. It is going to go through the roof. And I do not see any reason for the ICC to continue to host international T20 competition. This should only be at World Cup. This should only be at World Cup. Expand the T20 World Cup to 24 teams. Expand it. Yes, you can have qualifying against the associate nations like the Namibia and the US and the Canada and so on, and the Papua New Guinea and so on. But expand the World Cup to 24 teams. Cut out T20 internationals. South Africa is taking the lead by saying we are not going to play those ODI against Australia. We know that there's a lot of money to be made by qualifying for the ODI World Cup in India. We know that this is a lot of money, and we don't want to lose out on that money, but we are going to take a calculated risk, because even if we don't qualify in the top 8, we are very confident that if we play the qualifying rounds, we will make it through. That's what Cricket South Africa is saying. So Cricket South Africa has started it, and I don't think this is the end of it. You will see more and more cricket board giving up T20 ODI, not T20. They will be giving up ODI. And I'm saying to the ICC to save ODI and to make the schedule less congested, they should scrap international T20 and only play international T20 at World Cups. That, I think, is the way forward. If this does not happen, we are seeing the beginning of the end for ODI cricket. South Africa have started something that is irreversible unless the ICC listen to me and scrap international T20. And this would be a step in the right direction. So I'm pleading with the ICC, scrap international T20. If you refuse to scrap international T20, you are signaling the death of ODI, of one-day international cricket. I'm asking Cricket West, the ICC, to scrap international T20. Now, well, you see, man, you see what is happening here. You see what is happening here. You know. So if ICC should scrap international T20, that's the only way that ODIs are going to survive. Scrap international T20 and ODI will survive. God bless you. Thank you for tuning in and run with the message. Scrap international T20 among nations and play these only at the World Cup.